Lights came, prime time action. Run it up, touchdown, I'm snapping. In the field with the plays, John Madden. It's so many given Sunday magic. Yeah. It's so many given Sunday magic. Lights came, prime time action. Run it up, touchdown, I'm snapping. In the field with the plays, John Madden. It's so many given Sunday magic. Round of applause and you go, that's it. Damn, that's a bomb with a flick on my wrist. Jersey on my chest, that's a team that I rep. Came in as a rookie, now I'm balling like a vet. If you talking crazy, better say it with your chest. Hit him with the right, then I hit him with the left.
Today, from Ford Field in Detroit, it's week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports. The Detroit Lions taking on the visiting team.
First opened in 2002, there's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Today, after a crazy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here between the Washington Commanders and the Detroit Lions. So out comes the Washington offense onto the field. And leading them out, Charles, the man who got the victory in the season opener, their 5th-year quarterback.
And you always want to start this season with a victory. I know that's an obvious statement, but I think it's important for him to get the win because, let's face it, he's not a household name. He wasn't the first choice of their fan base, but if he wants to win folks over, string a few victories together. I think that'll do the trick.
It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Yes, indeed. That play there, that reminds me of some of the guys that I played with to have that suddenness, able to get into the backfield almost about the time the ball snapped and make a play. How about that tackle for a loss?
Yeah, absolutely. He did a lot of that last week when he was named the NFC Defensive Player of the Week. One of the guys on the team was saying, yeah, we called him the disruptor, and that's carrying forward again.
Makes sense, doesn't it?
Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. A nice little juke. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Gibson again. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. A give up the middle to Gibson. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Being chased out left. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards.
Facing 2nd and short, that gives you a chance to go for a bigger play through the air. But I think he said to himself, why not just handle this one? Got all the yards he needed and then some, and made that snap a huge success.
And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Curtis Samuel, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Commanders get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He threw a touchdown pass last time they had it. And he'll look to get him in the end zone again here as they start with a 1st down. Out to his left. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. They go play action here on 1st down. This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. The numbers for Thomas from last week's effort. 7 catches, 71 yards.
And I'd certainly expect them to use him quite a bit because he runs excellent routes, has good hands, and knows how to get open.
On 2nd down, a run with Gibson. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Off play action. Kirk, he'll buy some time right. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. Looking to throw. Kirk, he gets it to Thomas. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Dancing to his left. And he will find his man, Samuel. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Back to throw again. Steps away. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Now a play fake here on 1st down. On the move to his left. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. It's their quarterback with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Commanders have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. So this offensive unit, they were solid in the opening week victory, and now they are looking just as sharp here in week 2.
And that's exactly what you want, too, because you want to get better each and every week and really ramp up as the season goes on. I know it's still early in the season and a lot can happen, but this offense, they look like they're going to be fun to watch each and every time out.
Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. He's thrown for a touchdown. He also ran for a touchdown, so they have to count for a guy that can do a little bit of both.
And because of that, that puts the defense back on its heels, because normally you just think, okay, he's going to throw the ball. Let's tee off, put a little extra pressure on him. But when he's able to either escape or run with the ball and design plays, That really changes what you try and do on defense.
Yeah, you certainly can't forget about the arm, that's for sure. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
Straight ahead, Gibson.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
It's a pickup of 12 and a Commander's first down.
Operating from the gun. Kirk. Thomas has got it. Complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. To throw on second down. Kirk. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0.
Well, that's a nice job right there. He's looking downfield, but with no one open, he takes off and tries to run for it. He gets to the sidelines and gets out of bounds with a first down.
Escaping the pressure right. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now second down. Back to throw. Kirk. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Eluding the pressure right.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
On fourth down, Kirk rolling to his left.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
As the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And this is caught at the 8. Touchdown!
Antonio Gibson
from 19 yards away.
And the Commanders will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdowns scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him.
So here is Washington now to take over.
They got the victory last week. That was against Jacksonville, and they lead this one as well right now. Out in front here, they've got it 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Kirk.
He's got the hook up downfield to Samuel.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Looking to throw. Kirk flushed out right. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
A handoff for Gibson.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington.
Antonio Gibson, his first rushing touchdown on the year. And Washington able to strike for 6. So I tell you what, Charles, I know that you don't put a ton of stock into power rankings and things of that nature, but another score here, and 2 weeks into the season, this is maybe the most impressive team in the NFL. Would you agree?
Well, they've certainly sold me as they've sold you, and I agree with you. No question about it.
Week 2 underway around the NFL, and a reminder that later tonight it'll be Chicago and Green Bay in the Packers home opener, the 101st season of that great rivalry. They had the 100th anniversary last year. And then tomorrow night, a treat, a Monday night doubleheader, Tennessee and Buffalo, 7:15 Eastern, and then Minnesota and Philly kicking off a little over an hour later. Here's Gibson to start the drive. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Shotgun handoff to Gibson. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Over the middle, it's Thomas. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on third down. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he's going to get this inside the 30. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. The partner is still in the third quarter, but they've got this one well in hand and still airing it out with gusto and picking up some nice gains.
And even in lopsided games like this, you don't really see starters get lifted or the foot come off the gas before the fourth quarter. No one wants to leave any doubt when they're playing well. They just want to continue the process.
67 yards rushing for him now to this point. 3 quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. On second down, here's Gibson again. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed. Operating from the gun, Kirk. And it'll be intercepted. Picked by Jeff Okudah. And the Lions are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. But not that any of the points would be needed, but CD, they've got enough time left here. They could definitely score on this drive, maybe even an ensuing drive as well, if they really want to drive home this landslide victory.
Yeah, we're certainly about to see just how aggressive they want to be here down the stretch. And what some coaches do is they try and meet it halfway, meaning they want to continue to run their offense, but they'll put in a lot of backups to do it and then tell the opposing coach, hey, I had to get them some work too. I can't just let them sit over on the sidelines all the time.
On the counter, Gibson. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down. Back to throw. Kirk. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's second down. To throw again. Kirk. And Thomas has it. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Hey, let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
And he's going to have a Commander's first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
They'll look to throw again. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin.
And the Commanders are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back.
They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. Again, he'll drop to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
It's been a fun game for him so far, but I think he tried to do just a little too much that time. Give the defense a rare win on that snap.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Escaping the pressure right. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling, but inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
So it's Washington getting the victory here.
And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one, and that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory.
All I know is to go get it. Shoot my shot, now I ain't gonna miss it. All I know is to go get it.